Hi, ladies. This is Heather Pillow. I am an executive director out of Warrenton, Virginia with Pure Romance. And today we're going to talk about exactly how Pure Romance works and how we make money doing this. So what I'm going to actually do is you'll hear me and see my picture up in the side of your screen, but I'm actually going to be sharing a PowerPoint with you, so you'll have a visual as well as the audio, okay? All right, let's see here. If I can make this actually move. Okay, so I want you to kind of think about where you are in life right now. Are you where you thought you would be? Are you as successful as you thought you would be? Are you as financially secure as you thought you would be? Are you currently unemployed or underemployed? And underemployed is, I have a job, I'm earning a paycheck, but I'm not maximizing my potential, and I'm definitely not maximizing my income potential. Do you always feel like that last week of the month hurts so bad because you have no money left from your last paycheck? Things are just too tight. I have definitely been there. Do you wish that you didn't have to work so much, that you could work to live and not live to work, and thus have more time with your friends and family and just time for yourself? Have you worked at your job for a while and yet there's no raise, there's no bump in pay, there's no recognition to say, hey, you've done a great job, we're going to reward you by paying you more? Do you desperately need a vacation? Do you need to go someplace warm and tropical, or go skiing, or take your kids to Disney? Do you wish that you didn't have to work at all? Do you wish that you could just be home and work on your own schedule so that you don't have to get up and fight the commute every day and pay ridiculous amounts of gas prices? Or are you a student right now and you've got your future looming ahead of you, but maybe the job prospects are not what you thought they would be, or maybe you have student loan debt that's weighing you down and you're starting out your adult life already with issues. So if this describes any of you, or you simply just want to go out and have some fun, you need more fun in your life, then you're definitely in the right place today. So we get a lot of questions that are similar from different people all over the world. And so I'm going to go through some of those basic concerns because I want to nip them in the bud. And I will tell you that I'll be as transparent as I possibly can. I've been doing this business for 9 years. This is my exclusive income. It has been the entire 9 years I've been in business. And when I started, I was a stay-at-home mom of 2.7 kids. I was pregnant with my youngest daughter and started off just doing one party a week. And my second year in business, I saw so much income potential and had already made great money and actually paid off about $20,000 of credit card debt in my first 8 months. So then I bumped it to 2 parties a week. And that's the schedule that I've maintained ever since. So people ask all the time, are there a minimum number of parties that you have to do? And what happens if I can't work, or I need to take time off, or I just want to have the holidays, or whatever? April is a busy month for my family and I don't have the ability to do a lot of stuff. What happens then? So the bottom line is that there are no minimum parties required. Pure Romance does not track how many parties each person does. It's up to you. And there are women on our team who do 1 party a month because they just want to have a little extra folding cash. And then there are women like myself that work this as their full-time income, and yet we still work part-time hours. I typically don't work more than about 25 hours a week. And that's not only for my parties, that's managing $1.4 million team. So it's pretty minimal, which is great. And I'm home every day for my kids. Yes, you can absolutely take time that you need. You can schedule these parties, your entire business actually, around your life. So if you're a student and you have class at a specific time, you can schedule them around that. You've got exam week, then you don't schedule parties. If you're a mom and your kids have athletic activities or band or whatever it is on, Monday through Thursday is just slammed, it's okay. You could do a party on a Friday night. You could do an afternoon party on a Saturday. I've actually done parties at noon on a Tuesday with play groups and retirees and people that are home during the day. So there's really never a time when you can't party. It's up to you and the schedule that you want to keep. The only thing that you have to do to maintain your active status with the company is make sure that you are doing $100 in retail sales every 60 days, which really is like 5 bottles of Gucci. So it's pretty minimal. Okay, so we're going to talk more about the money, don't worry, but I do want to talk about some of the other perks with Pure Romance, because if you have been paying attention to your consultant, you probably have seen them talking about all the fun things that we do with Pure Romance. So we definitely get full-time pay with part-time hours. Even our brand new consultants are making $50 to $100 an hour. Just had one of the girls on the team post. She was so excited. She had her biggest party ever last night. She had a $1,600 party. She's been in business for a minute and a half, and she made more than $800 in a couple of hours. So pretty amazing. We earn free product every single month from the company based on our sales. So you earn $50 in free product for every $1,000 in sales you have, and you can either keep that for yourself or you can sell it at your parties, and you make 100% profit on that, which is amazing. You can create residual income and get paid while you sleep by offering this opportunity to other fun women like yourself. It's just sort of the natural course of doing parties that you're going to meet other women just like you who say, this is so fun. Like, I want to do this. Awesome. The company pays you to help those women. It does not come out of your pocket. It does not come out of your team's pocket. It comes directly from corporate. So even if you're not doing a party, your team is, and you're still making income. That is called passive income, and we love it. You can obviously make new friends. Like, some of the most amazing women, my dearest friends in the world, I have met through this company, and they're all over the place. I have besties in Georgia. I have them in Michigan. I have them here, obviously, in Virginia and Maryland, in Connecticut. I love these women, and I think that you'll find that you will as well. You would think that when you work with a bunch of women that it would get a little catty and it would get kind of crazy. And ultimately what we find is that everybody is trying to be successful, so there's no time for shenanigans, which is great. Product testing is a huge perk. Hello. Research and development, like, that's the best. If you already love these products, clearly you want to get paid to be able to test this stuff. So not only do you have your buying discount on things that you sell to other people, but that's your personal discount as well. Recognition. I mean, it's written on here 3 times for a reason. I don't know what you do during your days, but if your current day job doesn't currently say, you know what, Becky, you just did an amazing job creating that presentation. We think you're smart. We think you're fun. We think you're savvy. We would love to give you a big high five. We're going to give you a certificate. We're going to send you a prize. If they don't do that on a weekly basis for you, of course you don't really understand even what recognition is or the value of it. But you'll find out when you join Pure Romance, because we love Attagirls and we give kudos on a daily basis. There's vacations. Right now we're currently working towards a free trip to Vegas. I just hit it. 2 of the girls on our team just hit it. It's really, really easy. It's really fun. And who doesn't like a free vacation? I'm headed to Australia in 4 weeks. So, like, if you love to travel, if you love the idea of seeing the world, then this is definitely an amazing option for you. Just another fun perk. Okay, so we talked very briefly about the residual income, the passive income that you make by helping other women start their business. So there's actually 3 streams of income in this business. You have the income from your parties, which is immediate. We don't wait for a paycheck. You get paid the night of the party. We have online business, where you get, because you get a free website the minute you sign up with Pure Romance, and anyone, anywhere in the world can order from it. And then we have our what's called an override check, otherwise known as a bonus check, that you earn by building a team. And so you can be earning money multiple ways throughout the course of your Pure Romance career. Now, how quickly can you start getting those sponsoring checks? Immediately. We encourage you to offer this opportunity to every woman you know. We have no idea who would be interested and who wouldn't. And frankly, everybody could use a little extra cash. I don't know about you, but most people's retirements are not all that stable. So if for no other reason, call this your retirement fund so that you don't have to work in some dead-end job till you're 80 years old. So training is another question that we get. So training is always, always, always available to you at the touch of your finger. It's really, really easy. There's online training. We have live trainings. No matter where you are, we can find you a live local meeting where you can get support from the local community. We have national training twice a year. This year we have Cincinnati in April, and then we have Vegas in August/July, the last week of July. We also encourage you to shadow parties. So not only with the consultant who would ultimately be your sponsor, but with any sister. You can always go view parties for on-the-job training. And frankly, this isn't rocket science. So even if you're scared of public speaking, if you're scared of the things that buzz, you're not sure how you would present them, we teach you all of that so that it's comfortable for you. And the cool thing is you can create your demonstration to be exactly what you want it to be. So if you have specific products that you think are amazing, those are the ones that you can present. It's entirely up to you to customize your business to you. We give you a lot of autonomy. So think about what your budget is. Everybody has a budget for starting their business, at least if you want your business to be successful. And what your requirements are. Like, what are you looking to make? Do you want an extra $500 a month? Do you need an extra $1,000 a month? Are you looking to replace your full-time 60-hour-a-week job and you need $5,000 or $10,000 a month? It's all completely possible. The one thing you have to remember is that this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is a business, which means it is a job. It's a fun job. It's an easy job. When people say, oh, Heather, you work so hard, I have to disagree with that. I work, but people who work outside in this horrible, icy weather on the roads, that's a hard job. People who work with sick children, that is a hard job. What we do is fun and easy and lucrative, and I have total control over my schedule. So frankly, I think that it's amazing that it's legal, that we make as much money as we do working such an amazing schedule. So like I said earlier, the coolest thing about doing parties is that we don't wait for a paycheck. We literally get paid the night of the party. So if you go out and you do that party and they pay you for the product, that profit is yours immediately. It's fast cash. One of the girls on our team calls it her ATM, her anytime money. Anytime she needs money, she does a party and she knows that she's got it there. So let's talk about some specific numbers, okay? So the average Pure Romance consultant typically does 1 to 2 parties a week. So we're gonna start with the 2-party schedule, which is the schedule that I have kept for the last 8 years. You do 2 parties a week, and we're gonna use a very conservative new consultant party average, okay? So new consultant, you're gonna be looking at maybe a $750 party average as you're learning and you're building your inventory. So as a new consultant, you start at a minimum of 40% profit. You can start at 45% depending on the kit that you choose, and I'll show you that here in a second. But we'll start with a nice easy 40%. So if you do 2 parties a week, averaging $750, that's 8 parties, I should say in a month, sorry, 8 parties in a month. That would mean that your sales were $6,000 in a month. And you were making $600 a week because you make 40% of that. And I'm happy to post this slide for anybody that's a numbers girl like me that wants to be able to see it. So not only are you making the money from your parties, but because you had $6,000 in sales, you also get the bonus from the company, the free product bonus. So you get an additional $300 in free product that you can turn around and sell for 100% profit. For that whole month, for 8 parties, you're looking at 32 hours a month. 32 hours of work, not in a week, a month, which means 8 hours a week. So that income following this model is $2,700 in your pocket. And that's an average hourly rate of more than $84 an hour. So if any of you currently that are on this are making $84 an hour at your day job, I applaud you. I would love to know what you do. And I'm going to guess that you probably have an advanced degree. Either you're an attorney or you're a doctor or something to that effect. But the rest of us who have a basic bachelor's or maybe got a bachelor's in philosophy or something that wasn't going to do a whole lot for us income-wise, $84 an hour is amazing. Now, for those of you who have a little bit more limited schedule and you're just not sure, maybe you're like me when I started and I was so pregnant and one party was all I could mentally manage. So you're going to look at the exact same thing. You're basically just going to cut it in half. So you're working 16 hours in a month. You're going to get a $150 bonus. So your income is going to be $1,350 from that. Now, one other thing to keep in mind, and there's really not a way to factor it into this spreadsheet, is that Pure Romance actually offers us consultant sales multiple times a week where we get an additional discount on the product that we get. So for example, sometimes it's buy this much product and you get 5 of these, 5 of these, 5 of these, 5 of these, and you get product. Or it's today you get an additional 15% off of your order. So the 40% is really a base profit, but it's really, really easy to make more. And as you team build, your base profit goes up. It can go as high as 60%, which is where I am as an executive director. So there is unlimited income potential. And if you've ever tried another direct selling company, there are some great products out there, but you need to keep in mind what the basic rules of supply and demand are. You cannot just go to Walmart and buy our products. You can't just walk into the mall and find the things that we sell, but they are very highly in demand. And I will tell you, having worked through the recession in 2008 and 2009, that there are a few things that people will always make money for: alcohol, tobacco, and sex. So there you are. We're part of the party products, and we keep things fun and interesting. And when people do not have money to go out and go to dinner or go to the movies or go on vacations, they will use their income to make sure that the time they're spending at home is more fun, which is great. It's great job security for us. Now, if you are looking at this and your mind, your wheels are just turning, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, I mean, like $2,700 a month. Are you kidding me? That would be amazing for working such part-time hours, and you're ready to get started. A couple other facts for you, and then I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do. So first of all, we don't have territories. You can literally do parties anywhere. So if you have relatives in Arkansas, and you go see them every single summer, plan a party, and now you've got tax write-offs because that travel is a write-off. If you have sorority sisters in Colorado, you want to go see them and have a girls' weekend, do a quick little demonstration. They'll shop from you, and again, you have great tax write-offs. If you are a military wife or you have a family that has to move regularly, you can move your business with you effortlessly, and we teach you exactly how to do that. You have no boss with Pure Romance. Your consultant that you would be signing up with is not your boss. She's your mentor, and it's her job to help lead you down the path of success, but she's not your boss. You report to you, which means you call the shots with your own business. There is no contractual obligation. It's not that you have to be a consultant for so many months, or you have to do so much in sales, or you have to do so many parties. You come in, if you do a couple of parties and decide for whatever reason that the business is just not for you, you just go back to being a client for the consultant that you work with, and everything goes back to the way it was before. But I think you'll find that that's pretty unusual, because once you start seeing that income, it's kind of addictive. As I said earlier, we always have free training available for you. So super, super fun and easy and self-paced. Again, as a new consultant, you start between 40 and 45% profit, and you can work your way up to 60%. You have total control over your schedule. You set the hours. You can stay home with your children. You can work this alongside of your full-time job. I would say probably 85% of our team works this alongside their part-time gig or their full-time gig. This is something they just want to do for some extra cash, or to pay off debt, or to pay for a wedding, or whatever it is, a life event. So you have total control over that. And the amount of business that you do this month does not dictate the amount of business that you'll do next month, or next year, or 2 years from now. You can go up and down as needed based on your life requirements. And you absolutely can make $50,000, $70,000, $100,000 plus a year in this business. I'm living proof of that. And there are a number of other women that I can introduce you to that will tell you the exact same thing. So the sky is the limit. Let yourself dream. Get your partner involved. Find out what they have always wanted to be able to do with the family, and you guys didn't have the money. And let's put together a plan so that you can make that happen. Now, if you are ready to get started, you are in luck, because in approximately 9 minutes, our starter kits go on sale, and they are deep, deep discounted. So for the next couple of days, it's not going to last long. It is very limited. There's 75% off the kits. So they have not only amazingly low prices, but there's a limited number of each one. So our standard kit is $450 of product. It's going to be on sale starting at noon for $112, and there's only 500 of them available, and that's 500 for the entire country. So they are going to go quickly. The deluxe kit is actually $1,200 of product, It's only $300. And this kit actually gives you 2 of each of the items that are included in it. So you have 1 for your demo and 1 for your store. You have inventory immediately. And then our Big Mac Daddy kit is our premium. It's $2,700 of product for only $675. There are only 200 of them. This one, the premium, actually gives you 4 of each item in the kit. So you have 1 for your demo and 3 for your inventory. And for a very, very limited amount of time, they're actually going to allow a payment plan where you can do 30 days, same as cash, on just that premium kit. You would pay 50% of it up front, and in 30 days, the second 50% is due. So if you really want to go big or go home, that could be a great option for you. So as you're sitting here and you're thinking and you're maybe even messaging with your potential sponsor and you're nervous, it's okay that you're nervous. Nervous to me is actually great because it means you take it seriously. We're looking for women that are hard workers, that have work ethics, that want to see success, that want to be part of a team and be something bigger. The mission of Pure Romance is to empower, educate, and entertain women. We've been doing it for 22 years, and we would love to see you as part of that family. So if you think this is right for you, your very next step when we get off of this webinar is to contact your consultant, and she will go through the steps to get you signed up, and we will love to see you on our team. Thank you all so much for dialing in, and if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Thanks so much.